Hello and good day everyone. Welcome to my channel, Teatime and Spells. My name is Melissa and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little different. It's going to be kind of a whip and chat, but instead of working on a diamond painting, I thought I would take you along the ride for a paper diorama kit. This was one of two that I picked up from Michael's when I was out in California. And I thought, you know what a fun little project craft. And I've never done one of these before, and I thought, you know what? How about I just kind of take you along for the ride? You guys can laugh at all my mistakes and kind of yell at the screen when you're like, you're supposed to do this. So yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. So if that is something you would like to join me with, then grab yourself a snack, maybe a cup of tea. I have a house full of sick people right now. My husband and kid both have a lovely cold. So I'm going to try to keep that at bay with a nice cup of hot blackberry tea, and I got some elderberry, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't get whatever the heck they've got, because that sounds like no fun. Nope. I have an anniversary trip coming up in 2 weeks, and I don't want to be sick for it. So, apart from all that, let's get into this. Okie dokie, so first things first, let's open it up. And I do have my little safety scissors. They work for opening up little bags, so that works just fine. I don't know if I need any supplies for this. Guess we're gonna find out. Anything else in there? Nope. Okay, let's place that right there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our instructions. All right. Okay, so I'm going to need glue and tweezers. I've got two different types of tweezers. Okay. Glue. Let's see, what type of glue? They're showing kind of like an Elmer's glue, but if I take a look at some of the instructions really quickly. Oh, that's it. So apply glue to the root of the connectors and then assemble. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second then and grab me some glue. Well, I am fresh out of Elmer's glue, but what I do have is some Mod Podge. And so I went ahead and just put it in a little saucer like that. And then when it comes to applying it, I got myself a little stirrer spoon. So for those of you who like Target, okay, they got a 4-pack of these with the cute little ghosties, and each of them have like a slightly different position or pose. They also had another set of 4 where it was little pumpkins on the end. It was so cute. I had to get them. I like my cream in my coffee sometimes, and I gotta have a little ghosty spoon. So we'll use that for applying. Hopefully I don't go too over the top with it. Okay, so first off, we need to separate our parts. Let's put the Mod Podge out of the way so I don't accidentally spill my glue everywhere. And let's go ahead and do this. And let's begin. So today is Saturday, September 6th. I just filmed my August month in review video yesterday, and it should be going up today, as long as I made sure to post it. I'll have to double check that actually. And doing that, I kind of realized a couple things. I had a busy August. Between everything going on, I was busy. Holy cow. And I'm kind of excited for what September's supposed to bring. Ooh, look at those. Those are cute. Because September, you know, I'm going to be busy with finishing up, hopefully, pretty quickly, my works project of switching over a new EHR system. I'm hopefully going to get that done within the next couple of weeks. That's my hope, anyways. And after that, I can focus on just fun stuff at home So, you know, I'll be able to do the Drills and Chills event, and I've been having a blast with that already. Even if there weren't any like prizes or anything involved in it, I do like the fact that just the whole community gets involved with these fun little projects. And when you think about it, this is kind of a Drills and Chills kind of feel, right? I mean, it doesn't have drills, but we got some parts that we're working with, you know? So I need to separate all of these. I kind of want to keep these together up until the last moment, just because I don't want to lose them. I can separate these guys out though. I have never done any one of these, and honestly, I'm pretty excited because I've been eyeing book nook kits like crazy. There's a couple that I really want, and I don't have a bookcase to put it in, which is why I haven't got it yet. We're planning on getting a bookcase from IKEA, but where I live, we don't have an IKEA. I have to get it shipped. The closest store is in Minneapolis. So we've been kind of postponing it because we don't know what our schedules are going to be kind of looking like, and you have to be here for freight and all that jazz, so we kind of just put it off. It might be a winter thing. But when I do have it, I'd like to decorate it with something like these. You know, I've got my, I don't have a lot of physical books because I got rid of so many of them because of storage and space. But my husband did give me that Throne of Glass box set, which is really pretty. And the series is good. It's just a heck of a commitment, and you really have to invest quite a lot into it before it gets really good. But once it starts going, it gets going. So I do want to finish that because I want to really enjoy the whole universe thing that Sarah J. Maas has going on, because I've read all of Court of Thorns and Roses, and I want to read Crescent City, but I want to finish Throne of Glass first, so working on it. But as soon as I do have a bookcase, I'd like to put something like these in there, and you know, I have a Lego Hocus Pocus set that I'd like to put on there. So yeah, it's like I got some ideas. So this is like a little warm-up. All right, so let's take a look here. Make sure you guys can kind of see what's going on. Yep, okay, good. So, step 2. Using tweezers, place the foam stickers to embellishments and attach to the corresponding locations on each layer. Okay, so we're starting with this one. Okay, and we're gonna be embellishing it. Oh, okay. So we're gonna be embellishing it with this little guy. Okay. Place the foam stickers. Okay, hold on a second. Are those actually stickers though? Okay, so if I were to put this like on here, all that makes it do is just pop? Is that it? Oh, I see. I was like, I know I'm missing something. I am. These. Okay, these are the stickers. I need to place some stickers for it to attach to. I see. Okay. So not that. Oh my. I can understand why you need some tweezers. Do I want my... You know what? Let's try the pointy ones. Maybe pointy ones will work out better. Okay. Yes. All right. So we need to place this right here. And then we place the kitty right on top. Okay, and that kind of gives it that 3D effect. Okay, gotcha. We're learning. Okay, so we need to do that with the cauldron with its little bubbles. So let's do, Oh, we want to do that for the cauldron as well. All right. Okay, we're learning. All right, this is a cute little, I get the concept now. Okay, we're getting the concept. And yeah, my regular tweezers, oh dear. Oh my, that's not working out very well. Oh, I see. You're supposed to do that. I feel very silly. Enjoy a good laugh on my behalf. It is deserved. Because I'm struggling. You can tell I've never done one of these before, huh? Okay, well, they're sticky. I will give you that. They are sticky. All right, so we're supposed to put like one right here. Oh my goodness. They are incredibly sticky. Okay, and then we want to put like one right there and one over here, because this is technically like the base of the cauldron and it has its own thing too. Okay, now let's place that there. Let's very gently get this off. All right, tell me, have you guys ever done one of these before? Did you struggle as bad as me, or did you have like some previous experience with other little dioramas? Because when I was at Michael's they had a selection. They had quite the selection of fun little things. All right, we need the base here. One of the ones that I saw that I was so tempted to get was like a crypt. That looked really, really cool. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. It gives it a really cool 3D effect for sure. There, okay. And then we want to put some spooky steam coming from our cauldron, and it goes like that. Okay, so let's grab another one. I think once you kind of get the feel for it, then it's like, okay, I know what to do now. I think we all kind of have a moment like that with any new craft, right? I know I was the case for diamond painting. When I first started it, I had to look at the instructions because I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? And I had a probably Temu knockoff kind of one as my first one, so it's not like you had a really nice little graphic or anything like that to, you know, look at like that. Okay, why do I feel like I did... Oh, okay, this, I think I did this wrong. Because I think this was supposed to go on the other one first. Okay. We want to try to... There we go. Okay. How's that looking from the back? Well, not the greatest, but according to the picture, so if we look right here, that's kind of how it's supposed to look like. Okay. All right, so when they have it all the way over here, that means you need to do that first. Okay, I'm learning. All right. Got the floorboard next. But yeah, when I first started diamond painting, I had no idea what to do. Thank goodness YouTube exists, because that's like my main source of anything on how to do everything pretty much. Like we did a lot of our house renovations thanks to YouTube, and a lot of Reddit forums, and then also reading a ton of DIY books, because we had to do a massive renovation for our upstairs bathroom because the main plumbing, the main sewer line, drain line, cracked, and it was raining in my dining room every time you would take a shower. Was not the ideal situation. So we ended up demoing and gutting our upstairs bathroom because we naively thought that would be the cheaper option. we were wrong. And then promptly found out when we opened everything up that it was not just the drain line. There was electrical problems. 3 of the floor joists had detached from the house, leaving one as the only support. So whenever we would take a shower, it felt like you were going downhill. Yeah, that would be because the actual bathtub was sinking every time you would go down and take a shower in that area. So that was great. And then all the plumbing had to be yanked out, not just the drain line, because it wasn't to code. So yeah, it ended up turning into a nightmare. Learned a lot thanks to YouTube and Reddit and a lot of nice people. The plumbing inspector was super nice. He kind of drew us a little diagram because originally we were told, oh yeah, just follow what was in there before. Did that. And then he goes to check it out. He's like, what did you guys do? Copied and pasted exactly what was in there before. He's like, oh, they did it wrong. So we ended up having to rip all of our plumbing that we had just put in and do it correctly to code, which was actually more efficient, so it worked out, but it was very discouraging to say the least. And may I point out that this upstairs bathroom was the only one in our house with a shower. So for 6 months, our ability to take a shower was limited to a 55-gallon tote and a camper shower. And we directly drilled a hole into the tote as a drain line down into the basement and into the sewer line. So for 6 months, I had to take a shower out of a tote. That was not fun at all. It was not the best time of my life. And this happened to be like in 2021, so, you know, COVID was still in the clutches of the economy and all that jazz, and PVC pipe was 4 times the price of what it's supposed to be. So it was a very pricey project. But there was nobody in town who could have done the project anyways, because everybody was doing their projects at that time, not just us. And yeah, that made for a fun time. Dang it, I messed up again because I was supposed to put the chair first. Oy. Alright, so the chair needed to be here. Okay, can I? Alright, so the chair goes there. There. Alright. Okay, slowly but surely I'm learning. I think that's the first one. Okay, so we learned a lot with this one. Next one is this. Okay, let's put the finished ones over here. Okay, quick cup of tea break. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, now I am hopefully wiser. So it looks like I want to turn it around, and I want to put some stickers here and here for cobwebs. All right, let's do that. Let's take our time here. So, ooh, all right, like right there. And then, these are so sticky. Oh dear. Oh, okay, well I got the other one. There's got to be a better way to handle the stickers. Eugh. All right, and then I need these 2. So we want one right here. Okay, and let's grab you. And we'll put it like right there. Okay. Stay. There we go. And we want this one. So this one we want to go like here. See if I can't line it up nicely. My hands are like all shaky. Oh dear. Oh, I'm like, why is it not sticking? Because there's a cover there. Oh my goodness. I'm such an amateur. I'm such a noob. Oh my goodness me. You know I'm definitely selling the product, right? There we go. One down. All right, let's try that again with this one. Take the sticker cover off first. Okay. There we go. And then this one. Okay, so this one we want to go like this. Okay. And then, okay. Not too bad. All right. Okay. Now, let's make sure I do this one correctly. So, starting up top, we've got the desk and the broom. Okay, so let's grab the broom here. Ooh, this one's so small. Oh dear. Don't bend it. Oh, and I bent it, darn it. Okay, so that's not working out too well. Give it some extra dimensional shape there. Okay, so this is by far the trickiest part, is to trying to be gentle. I know that there's some of these like really small parts in some of those book nook kits, and I'm super worried about the same thing, of just being really, really hard on them. All right, so let's do, okay. Got one sticker, so we want one sticker like right here. Okay, let's grab another sticker for the other side of the desk. Ooh, and then let's grab one more for the broom. Okay, all right. Oh dear, do not detach. Okay, let's put that there. Then let's do the desk first. There we go. Such riveting content, I'm sure. So today is Saturday, and my plans, we just finished deep cleaning the house, and I think after this, my husband will probably be done taking a nap, hopefully feeling a little better. And then I think the plan was originally to maybe do a little bit of Halloween decorating, because for us, Halloween starts September 1st. So we think we're gonna maybe do a little bit of decorating. Okay, so second level here, we got ourselves a bookcase and a cat. Let's look at the cat. So the cat is connected to this. Okay. Can I gently pop you out? Okay. And then which bookcase do we got? We got one with a witchy hat. So that would be this one right here. Okay. Like these thicker ones are so much easier to work with. It's the smaller itty bitty ones that I'm so worried about. All right. Let's do the cat first, because the cat has just two. Oh no. Well, okay. That didn't work out now, did it? Shoot. Okay, well here's my two. All right. We want, okay, so let's put like one right there and one right there. That's kind of what the picture shows. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Okay, position it. There we go. Okay, now We need quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need 6 for the bookcase. Okay. You know what? Can I maybe do this? Oh boy. Where's my other tweezers? This might be a 2 tweezer operation here. All right, let's grab these 3 that have split off. Perfect. Let's do that. Okay. And then we're going to grab one and place it up here. Grab another and place it right here. Oh. Good enough. And then this last one, we're going to place it kind of in the middle. Right there. Okay. Then for the next 3, can we do the same thing and grab just a stack? Well, I can grab one. That works too. So we got that, and then, okay. So I would recommend 2 tweezers because the tweezers seem to be much easier than like your finger as for surface area of it getting just sticky to you. Oh dear. Oh man. Maybe. I'm sure there's a much more elegant way to do all this. Okay, just stay. I feel like I'm a doctor doing an operation. Thank goodness no lives are dependent on me. All right, there we go. Oh, well, that went flying. And then, just when I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it, things just go off the deep end. Okay. Well, static exists for stickers as well. Okay, now, ta-da! That's the second level. Now we've got the staircase and the other bookcase. Okay, so the next staircase needs 5. Okay, so we need 5 of these guys. Wow. Let's see, we need to put one like right here. Get that second tweezer going. Okay, I need another one. Let's see, right about there. We need another one right kind of in the middle. Okay, then we need 2 more. Let's grab you like there and one more like right here. Okay, all right. So after this, the plans are to do maybe a little bit of decorating for Halloween. I have quite a lot of decorations. So for some people, they go crazy for Christmas. Me, I go crazy for Halloween. I have a whole huge village set, like a massive Halloween village set. It's a Limax brand one. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's kind of, it's the brand of Michael's that you see all the time, and it's also sold at the hardware store Menards, which is where I get all of mine. And I have been collecting them for 20 years. So I have a massive collection. One downside is that they break so easily. So like a lot of Limax, I don't know if you're familiar with, I think it was Department 56 or 51. They were well known for like their Christmas village sets. Limax is like the Halloween variant of it. They have Christmas as well, but they go crazy with their Halloween one. but they're made of really small, itty bitty little pieces that are prone to breaking as soon as you get them out of the styrofoam. Like, just trying to get them out of the styrofoam box can be a bit of a pain. So, you know, and I mean, I keep the boxes, the styrofoam packaging. We have super glue on hand because every time we take them out, no matter how gentle we are, itty bitty little pieces of like the figurines, or, you know, something like a witch's broom or something like that, all the decorative elements, they're so prone to breaking, which is unfortunate. But they are super nice. I mean, especially when you get them all going. And I've got such a large collection that I have themes. So like I got a pirate theme with like a ghost ship and the pier. I've got a really cool mummy theme, like an Egyptian one. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, look at that, all done. And then of course I've got your traditional like an autumnal harvest village kind of set where there's nothing spooky about it. It's just really cute and just wholesome. And then of course I got the haunted side of things with like the witches and the vampires. And one of my favorite ones is it's called Dr. Jekyll's Torture Chamber, I think. And it's based off of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And oh, that one is so much fun because, you know, they're all animated. You know, they move and they have, you know, audio to them. And yeah, they're a lot of fun. And my husband built a display case for them. It's a large, I want to say, well, it's about as large as Drago's cage. And Drago's cage is a 4-foot wide by 2 feet deep kind of a cage. So I want to say that my display case is about that as well. And originally we had it where it actually had plexiglass. And we used to have the last house that we lived in, which was 10 years ago, had a covered porch. And we would put this big old display case out, and it would be protected with plexiglass, and we would have all the power and everything going to it. And we would have neighbors who would come with their children and they would take a look at it, and they had a blast looking at this massive, just huge Halloween display, in addition to the actual Halloween like outdoor decorations that we would also put out every year too. So it was a lot of fun. But unfortunately, when we moved to our current home, it doesn't have a covered porch. Unfortunately, I wish it did. So we display it in the house, which, to be fair, is probably for the best anyways, because people aren't very respectful of other people's stuff, unfortunately. Okay, so I think we've got all the stickers together. Okay, now what? Now we just put it together, is that it? Step 3, assemble each part in order using the connectors, which are these black things. Okay. Apply glue to the roots of the connectors, then assemble. Okay. All right. I shouldn't be able to screw this up too bad. So let's pop all the connectors first. But yeah, so I'm excited. And my son loves kind of choosing which theme we're going to be using for the display each year. Last year we went with kind of more of like a monster village kind of a setup. So I don't know what we're gonna do this year. If we want to do maybe a pirate theme, or ooh, you know what? I'm feeling a pirates versus the Egyptians kind of a thing. That could be a lot of fun because we make like all the fun elements, you know, like the hills out of styrofoam, and we do like water, not real water, but we give it like that fake water look. Sand, I've got like all the sand, those sand sheets that you can have. So we like to go crazy for it. And then my husband built a back for it. He kind of like spray painted a black, it looks like a night sky. And then for the very top, we put like twinkling lights. So, kind of something similar to like these. And it gives it kind of like that night sky. So it's something fun. And we actually put the display right by our dining table. So we get to enjoy it every time we have supper. So, you know, it's just one of the things that we're really into and really enjoy. Okay, so before I begin with glue, let's maybe clean up a little bit. For those who are kind of wondering, it does look like you get a couple of extra little stickers. So if you were worried about like, oh, I kind of want to make something stay down just a little bit more, or if you were afraid that, you know, you put one extra sticker or something, it looks like you get a couple spares. So that's nice. But my goodness, do they go everywhere? Okay, well maybe I won't do this quite right now. Okay, so this is the part I'm most worried about. Can I put down? Here we go. Can we maybe put this down as like a place setting? Here we go. Let's maybe put this as well. Okay. That way the glue doesn't go on my nice shawl here. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to be putting together, is it going to be like this? Yeah, let's rough it first. Let's do a rough end here to see how this will go. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like that. So realistically, you don't really need the glue because it should hold itself together. I think the glue is kind of more of like an extra thing. It's just like an extra stability thing. But if you wanted for like storage purposes, if you wanted to just kind of take these out and be able to fold it in and store it and then be able to just kind of assemble it again next year, I probably wouldn't do the glue then. Yeah, actually, we might be doing that, to be fair. Because once it's put up and you have it glued, you can't unassemble it. If all it's holding it together is just these, this should be easy enough to just kind of take out. To be fair though, they are cheap. They're $8. I mean, I think I paid like $5 for them with a coupon code, but I don't want to deal with the glue, so. I don't trust myself with the glue. I'll get the glue everywhere, but actually on here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and assemble. So the next piece should be this one. If I was going to be displaying these like year round, I probably would glue it, but I don't know, I think they kind of look like they stay okay on their own. I say that as it doesn't seem to want to really go in very well. It's because of that spider web that I had there. I think I gotta bring both of those in and not be rough and rip it. Oh my. Okay, well, this is a good, honest look at what it would be like. Oh man. Okay, so that's the reason why the sticker was in the way. Oh my. Okay. Well, if you wanted to know what these are like, this is a very good, honest look at what they would look like. You know what? To be fair though, it has been a kind of a fun project. It's something different, and you know what? I think that's kind of the whole point about trying new things, is just seeing what you liked, what you didn't like about it. You know, I think the kits that I was kind of looking at that were like little book nook kits. I think they're made more out of wood. And I think the wood ones would be a lot better because they'd be just so much more sturdier. But, okay. All right, so we're getting there. I'm seeing the vision. I am seeing how it's supposed to look. I am definitely seeing how it's supposed to look. Oh, and you know what? I just realized that you're probably supposed to put these ones on the side at the end, because how are you gonna get, yeah. How are you gonna get the other two pieces that go on top in without messing everything up? So, there, all right. Let's get the other piece in. This is the next piece, right? Yes. Am I missing a piece? I am. I almost put that one in my trash pile. That would not have worked. No. Okay. I am so glad I decided to forego the glue and just try to rough it in first. Could you imagine how messy this would have been with glue? Oh my goodness. It'd be a nightmare. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Some of the stuff is just stay. All right. And lastly, I am now curious how this process would work with the other one that I've got, because the other one I got is like a witchy cauldron one. Okay. And then, okay, so let's maybe start from here. Oh boy. It's like I need an extra set of hands to get this going. Oh, or no, I had it the right orientation. I'm just not smart enough to get it figured out. Okay. Get the bottom one. Okay. Ugh. Let's get the very, oh my goodness. Okay, well, I can kind of see why you would maybe want glue now. When you get to this point. Why does these ones not? Oh, there's a bottom and a, okay. I think these are supposed to be on the bottom, these thicker ones, right? Or am I just doing it wrong because okay, nope, it's just me. Okay, well, it's just me, guys. I'm being beaten by a diorama kit. I have sunk low. Holy cow. Okay. That one's not so bad. Well, it's a great experience to see if I would want to go through all of this with a book note kit that is severely much more difficult. Huh. I am glad I did this, because now I'm not quite so sure. Oh, wow. The struggle's real. Oh, this is something. All right. Why does it not want to go in now? It's like it's stuck on something. Oh, okay. This one needs to go in. All right, there we go. Second one. Okay, good. Can we get the front one? And oh. Woo! We got one side. One side. All right. Now that one side is completely done, let's see about if this will make, okay, if I do the bottom first, the bottom should make it significantly easier to do the side, right? Hypothetically, to get everything kind of lined up. Okay, and then, okay, all right. Okay, go in, no, line up. Okay, and one more. Okay, All right. As soon as you get one side in, then it makes the other so much easier. Okay. All right. There's a learning curve. There is a learning curve for sure. I'm not very confident in my grade for this learning curve. C minus, maybe a C if I'm grading myself a little bit more gently. I think my criticisms would be to pay more attention to the detail and not try to rush it. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Line you up and okay. One more. Ooh-wee. You know, and I was originally thinking I would do this with like my son maybe, because I thought he might enjoy this. Now that I've done this, I do not think he would enjoy this. No, he likes his Legos, but the Legos are a little bit more stiffer than very thin pieces of cardboard. Okay. Ta-da! Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a project. Wow, that was a lot more work than I thought it would be. I will say though, the glue is definitely optional, I would say. I think the glue is more optional because, I mean, it's gonna stay. It's definitely gonna stay. Can I maybe put these in just a little bit more? There we go. Whoops. It's basic physics, right? It should just kind of stay using its own force and its own weight. There we go. Yeah. And if I was wanting to torture myself and disassemble it for storage, all I would have to do is just, you know, take these out again, and then I get to go through that whole process of reassembling it next year. That's not going to happen. No, this is it. This is done. I like it though. It is cute. It is a cute little thing. You know, I might grab it. I might set it up. Let's see. How well does it stand? Like, if I were to just put it on something, there you go. Yeah. I mean, it's flat. Okay. All right. So, you know what? It's really, really thin though, because I mean, it's made of paper. So a breeze might blow it right off the countertops, and I am right by the door, so, but maybe I could just prop it up against something. We'll see. If I could put like a itty bitty little light, that'd be kind of cool. Like if I could do like a little light underneath the chandelier to make it glow. Ooh, or like maybe something right here by the cauldron. That would be kind of cool. Just a cute little light source. See, that's the thing. The book nook kits, they're much more sturdier. They're made out of wood, and they actually have light kits in them. This was $7.99 from Michael's, so you know, you get what you get. But it was a fun little craft to kind of dip my toes into dioramas. I'm very 50-50 on it because this was a journey. This was definitely, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do it, guys, because there was many challenges. Yeah. Let's just say my self-esteem went down a few notches attempting to do this diorama. But I got it done, so kudos for that. But that's it. Thanks for joining me on my very chaotic ride and me dipping my toes in a diorama. I do have one more. Let me grab it. I got this one. I got the witch's circle one. This one looks really cool. This one doesn't have as many pieces either. So this one might be easier. Maybe I should have started with this one. I don't think I'm going to be doing it with you guys though. My self-esteem took a hit enough. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Had a good few laughs. But that's going to be it for me for this one. Thanks for sticking around. I'm sure it was torture for you guys. But it was different. Something you can laugh at. So that's going to be it for me. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, so I'm a sucker for punishment. I'm going to go ahead and do the second one because I want to redeem myself. However, this time it's going to be a time lapse so that you don't have to hear me struggle and moan and groan throughout the whole process. So enjoy. honestly say this one was both easier and more difficult than the last one. Easier because I kind of had an idea of what to do this time around. And I found that placing each of these little things was actually not that difficult. There were a couple things that, like for instance, the lantern, it showed it kind of like in the front, but at the same time, when I put them on front, they didn't look right, so I put them in the back, and I think that was how it was supposed to go. And then I had a little creative liberty with some of the bubbles because I ended up having like a couple extra. So this was all easy. Putting in the little things on the corners and the side, yeah, I ended up breaking one on the side, so that was a lost cause. And yeah, so that was way more difficult. I thought when I was first starting these, I'm like, hey, this is gonna be easier. No, so much more difficult. And I think the reason why it was more difficult is because you had to put them on top of this little foam sticker there, which made them thicker anyways, which caused them to want to rip. If the sides were made of a thicker plywood or like a thicker cardboard or something than the rest, this would be perfect. Overall, I'm glad I went ahead and decided to do the second one right away because I learned a lot from the first one and I learned a lot from this one. I'm not so intimidated by dioramas. I actually do like the process. I just will be very particular about what kind of kit quality I get next time. Definitely something with thicker pieces, maybe like wood. Even if it was like that engineered thin plywood, that's 10 times better than really, really thin cardboard. That is just going to buckle and bend with the slightest bit of pressure, which you have to put pressure to get these in. So, but all in all, I would say that for, what was it, $8? $8 normally, this was fun. I mean, it took me half an hour. It was like $5, I want to say, with a discount code. I had a coupon code when I went to Michael's. So, you know what? $10 for 2 of these. I got to dip my toes into the diorama world. So it wasn't a lost cause. It was something different. I liked trying new things. And I learned kind of what to keep an eye out for my next kit. I definitely want to try a new kit. But I want to try something a little bit more sturdier, more quality. Like Michael's had those diorama kits, like a crypt and a tombstone and everything. And I want to say they were originally $40. So that right there tells me that it's going to be more involved. And it also had like little bits of like the moss that you would put on. So it was more detailed. I didn't mind working with like my tweezers and stuff. This one, it required you to like cut the foam stickers into like quarters and stuff. So there was way more surgery that needed to be done. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I think I might bring this one to work. Maybe I'll bring both to work. Just a little something fun and Halloween themed for my job. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you for sticking around for kind of a take 2, a little time lapse there, and kind of ends it on a much better note. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!